Hello everyone! Today I am so excited to share a pregnancy update with you guys. I'm now in the second trimester, but I also wanted to recap the first trimester and just share all of my thoughts on it. Also, I am going to be doing a big Neuflora Try-On today, so stick around for that. I'll try to remember to include timestamps so you can just forward past all of this if you're not here for a pregnancy update. But if you do want to hear about a pregnancy update, then just stick around. So, I think I said already, I'm currently 18 weeks pregnant, currently in the second trimester, very much feeling like the classic blissful second trimester, which I understand that not everyone experiences that. I have friends that have been sick their entire pregnancy. I know some people have I think it's called HG, where they're just always sick their entire pregnancies. So yeah, my heart definitely goes out to you guys who struggle with that. But I am thankful that I feel just totally normal right now, other than just a growing bump. For really quick, the first trimester recap, or I don't know if it'll be quick. First trimester, I was definitely very nauseous the whole time, very tired. I personally am the type that I'm just constantly nauseous and feeling like I'm gonna throw up, but never actually do. So a few different things for me in the first trimester. I actually had a coffee aversion this time, and that is not normal for me. I am someone that has a cup of coffee every morning, no matter what. I just always want my coffee. And all of my pregnancies that I remember, except for my first, I just had coffee every morning as my normal day. With my first, I think I just wasn't in the habit of drinking coffee every morning at that point, even though I loved coffee. I don't think it was as much as an aversion as it was just not a daily part of my life at that point. But this time was full on, coffee just didn't really sound good. And I actually switched to matchas for a few weeks. Matcha still sounded good, so I would have matcha lattes in the morning instead of my coffee. The next thing is my acne has been horrible this pregnancy compared to normal for me. I feel like every pregnancy, maybe there's a little bit of hormonal acne, but I feel like this pregnancy, it's I don't know if my skin has ever been this bad. It kind of comes in waves. So that is something that I'm excited for, hopefully postpartum, for that to just all go away. The next thing with the first trimester, which this is also just kind of now, is my bump has grown so fast. Let me see if I can show you. Share your thoughts. I'm not easily offended or anything. I'm straight up asking people on the internet if they think I'm having twins. So I'm not easily offended. I don't know, I feel like it grew very fast. I feel like at 11 weeks it was almost the same size as it is now. And then it kind of slowed down. Now I actually don't feel like it feels as huge as it did the first 11 to 14 weeks or so. Now I feel like it's kind of normalized, but maybe not. I have shared before that I've been pregnant with twins twice. So I have a set of twins, and then my son Draper, there was vanishing twin syndrome, and our doctors told us that we were carrying a twin, but miscarried that twin. And we found out super early on, at our first appointment, we found out. So there's always a thought in my mind, and I feel like all of my family members' minds of what if it's twins again? So with my bump getting so big so fast, we're and I also haven't had an ultrasound yet. I don't know. My first ultrasound is May 26th, so pray for that. Right now, it's 10 days away. I'm so excited for that. But I'm also I'm excited, one, because we're gonna find out the gender, and then I'm also excited because we're gonna find out if there's two babies, which there probably isn't. I don't think I'm actually having twins. I think it's just my fifth pregnancy. My body just knows what it's doing, like people say. But it is kind of fun speculation. It's funny though, because this pregnancy, I actually feel less kind of anxious about the idea of twins than I did when we found out we were having twins the first time. Because the first time, I think, probably I was just still kind of new mom, and I was I had one baby, and I was how in the world could we handle two at a time? We would need tons of help. But then we figure it out, and it was fine. And also this time, I feel because of all of my grown children, I feel I have so much help. Obviously, I don't think that raising the children is their job. I don't want them raising each other. But occasionally if someone grabs a baby out of a swing for me, or like if I'm doing something with one baby, someone could like give the other baby his passy. Like there's just so many things that I feel like my kids are so helpful with. And my oldest is only, like, she's almost 7. But even like, I remember when I had just my daughter and then the twins were born, even things like her just like throwing a diaper away for me is super helpful. I don't know, I actually feel like if I was told I was having twins, I feel like I'd be a little excited. I don't know, but I don't actually think I'm having twins. Anyways, another thing I wanted to share about me in the first trimester is I feel like typically people cannot hold anything down and like they just can't eat anything because it makes them sick. I'm like the opposite, and I'd be curious if there was like a poll or like a study done on this. But for me, I feel so much better when I do eat. So for me in the first trimester, I like eat more than ever because I'm like, if I feel a little nauseous, I'm like, okay, I need a cracker, or like I need whatever to make me feel better. For me, I basically feel good as long as I'm eating. So that can be a dangerous thing in the first trimester. But yeah, I've never experienced like not wanting to eat in the first trimester and like tons of weight loss and all that. Like I've never experienced that. I also feel like part of what I would do is like focus on protein in the mornings. It didn't fix everything, but I feel like it made things a little better. So I eat a lot of like Greek yogurt, a lot of like chicken sausages. Like there's really healthy options at Costco for chicken sausages. And then I usually try to have like some meat and carb prepared in the fridge, whether it's like turkey and rice or chicken and sweet potatoes or beef and whatever. I usually always have something like that in the fridge so I can grab on that for lunch or whatever. As for like my responsibilities in the first trimester, they just kind of all fell apart. So okay, I feel like the house fell apart. What else? Dinners fell apart. I was not cooking like great dinners every night in the first trimester. My workouts fell apart. I was not working out nearly as much. I probably worked out maybe once a week, a lot of weeks in the first trimester, just because I was also so tired and then nauseous, and it was just not a great combo. And then also homeschool. I actually feel like I held homeschool together pretty well for how bad I felt. I just like being on top of homeschool, and I just really prioritized that. I just kind of like narrowed it down to like the core subjects and core things we needed to do. So I like kind of like cut out all the extra stuff, which we actually just finished homeschool yesterday, and all the extra stuff we just kind of made up in the last like week, and it was fine. Which I know we don't even have to, but I just love like, I'm just the personality that I just want to like check off the book, complete the whole book. And my daughter, I would even give her the option. Like yesterday, our math book still has a few, maybe like 8 days worth of math left in it. And I asked my daughter, I was like, so we can either, I'm fine if you just want to stop here, or we can finish throughout the summer, like maybe do math once a week or something like that, or just, you know, do it all in like a week and do 1 extra week with math or whatever. I just gave her the option, and she was like, no, I want to keep going. Like, I want to finish the book. So I think she's got that from me, where it just feels good to like finish a book and know that you've completed it. So now as for the second trimester, I just feel like I'm totally back to normal Priscilla. Like all of my normal hobbies and like good habits, I just feel like I'm just back. I've been working out at least 4 to 5 times a week. It's a lot easier for me to eat like really clean right now. I'm just not nauseous or tired at all. Like I just feel totally back to normal. Praise the Lord. Another thing I didn't mention is in the first trimester, I basically just stopped reading. Reading just didn't exist, because for me, I mostly read at night before bed. But in the first trimester, once I would get in bed, I just want to go to sleep right away. Like I didn't want to like stay up and do anything. So now I've been reading, like honestly more than ever. I've been reading the Emma M. Lyon series. So if you know, you know. If you don't, I'll link it down below, because it's like, yeah, it's just addicting. Read the first 2 books before you give up. Just finish the first 2 books, because some people say the first 2 are kind of slow. I was still interested, but I see what they were saying. Like you're not really hooked in the first 2, or maybe towards the end of the second. But trust me, I'm hooked now. I'm on like book 6, and I started like a few weeks ago. But then I've also been listening to podcasts again. Honestly, maybe I'll just do a whole video on like my favorite podcast, books I've been reading, all the media I intake right now, or like my different hobbies and crafts. Like let me know if that interests you. But yeah, and then with us being on summer break, I just feel so much more motivated to like get projects finished around the house and just really deep clean everything and just like figure out I want to just use all of this time to like just be very productive and get as much done as I can, because I also have this mindset of like the looming third trimester where I'm probably going to be feeling very fatigued again and just like huge and like, I don't know. So I do kind of have this like deadline mindset of like I need to do all this stuff before this hits, which I feel like is kind of a good thing. So in case you didn't know, we do go the home birth midwife route. So that's why we haven't done an ultrasound yet. Except even though like even my last couple pregnancies with a midwife, we did do early ultrasounds just because it's exciting and fun. But this time we were kind of like, why spend the money? Let's just wait until 20 weeks. And then another big difference this pregnancy is we usually find out the gender at like 7 or 8 weeks, but this time we're waiting until the like anatomy scan, so May 26th. So that's actually like been very exciting. Like I feel like it's given me something this whole pregnancy to like really look forward to. And if we have another baby, Lord willing, I think I would want to do it the same way and just not do the like sneak peek tests early on and just wait until the anatomy scan, because it's been really fun to like look forward to it. Okay, a couple more quick exciting things to share. I felt the first kick last week, just a very, small little kick. In my first pregnancy, I also felt the first kick at 17 weeks. I can't remember for the other ones. So it just makes me think that the placenta is probably in the back. Is that posterior? That's been fun. I've been feeling maybe like a kick or two a day. Like I'll feel the baby moving in my belly, but to actually like have my hand feel a kick maybe happens like once or twice a day. So that's always special. Especially this pregnancy, we don't know the gender. Sometimes I like can forget that there's a baby in my belly. Like I just think that pregnancy is just growing this big belly and I forget that you get a baby at the end. So yeah, feeling the kicks has been really sweet. I've also been just my personality, you guys probably know by now. I've already been planning for like the third trimester and postpartum and just trying to remember like what are all the different like habits I have in the third trimester. Things like Nora tea, which I'll probably start soon. I just need to order like the loose leaf because I always had them, but then one of you guys told me herbs like lose their effectiveness after like a few months or something, or maybe a year, I forget. But all of mine were definitely so old. So I threw all mine away and I need to order more, but I think I'll probably start that soon because you can start that in the second trimester. Things like evening primrose oil, different tinctures that I take in the third trimester. I've just been trying to like kind of remember all of that. It's funny, like I've been pregnant so many times, but like I still have to like remember like, wait, what do I do at what time? So I've been like slowly just like thinking about that. I've actually made like on my Amazon storefront like postpartum section and a third trimester section. So you can look at that, I'll link it below. But it has been fun to like kind of start thinking ahead to the third trimester and like postpartum. I'll probably start thinking about like different postpartum meals I want to have on hand. A big thing I do is after I have the baby, I think like, what do I want my first meal to be? And I haven't really decided yet, but I do know my first dessert is for sure going to be vanilla ice cream. And then I love like a warm chocolate chip cookie with vanilla ice cream, but I've seen like online where people have like scoopable, they call it scoopable cookie dough, but it's basically just like a giant warm chocolate chip cookie that's like scoopable. It's almost like warm cookie dough. I don't know. It looks so delicious. And I'm like, I want to make that to have postpartum. I don't know. I just feel like you just had a baby, especially when you're like doing a home birth and it's kind of crazy. Like getting a treat is like totally justified. So I'm really excited for that. I'll still have to figure out like what my meal will be. Last time it was like hibachi. So we'll see. That's kind of another thing is this pregnancy. If I see a food, if someone talks about a food, then I'll just immediately start craving it. And there's just like so many random things I've made just because I saw someone talk about it or like saw it in a video or something. I was like, I have to have that right now. So that's like the current one that I'm like, I'm gonna have that one right after I have the baby. Another thing that I want to do, I mean, as soon as I can, like after the anatomy scan, but then probably mostly in the third trimester. I don't know. Well, maybe I should try to finish in the summer. Anyways, I feel like I always do this. I like think on camera, but is make like a couple special projects for baby. So one is I really want to knit baby a sweater, which is funny because I haven't finished my other sweater. So I need to try to finish that first because I really wanted to like finish a project before I start another one. But I really want to knit baby a sweater. And I also want to make baby a baby blanket. And I saw this really cute one. It was like the most beginner quilt ever. But I saw like a tutorial of someone doing it on Instagram and I was like, that looks like doable. Like I feel like I could do that. So those are the 2 projects I want to do for baby, but I just need to find out the gender first to know like what colors and all that. As for what I've been wearing this pregnancy, because I do get a lot of questions about that, is like, what do you wear when you're pregnant? I did just make the switch from natural fibers. So normally I'd be wearing lots of leggings because I had the Lululemon leggings and they can stretch like over your bump. Like they literally fit me the same at like not pregnant versus 40 weeks pregnant. Like they fit great either way. But unfortunately, they're incredibly toxic, so I got rid of those. I still have 1 pair for the gym. So yeah, natural fibers has changed it a little bit. And then I also just like once I get pregnant, I just basically stop wearing any jeans or shorts, which is sad because I love wearing shorts in the summer and I haven't been able to find anything. I also haven't tried that hard, but I just don't like buying maternity clothes. So I've really just been wearing lots of dresses and skirts. That's why I'm excited to show you the Neuflora Try-On today, because this is one and it's just totally bump friendly, totally comfortable. Like why would I ever want to wear pants? Like this is just the most comfortable option. And then I did recently get a new hoodie and sweatpants from Mate the Label. They were very pricey. I hate to talk about it, but I just needed 1 pair of sweatpants to lounge around in the house in, and buying them like 100% organic cotton with all the certifications is expensive. So that's why, you know, I have 1 pair of sweats and that's good. I don't think I'll ever need another one, but those are really cute. I'll also link down below all of the swaps I've made for natural fibers so far. One thing I do want to include before we get into the try-on is that I did recently also get a new bra that's like natural fiber friendly, whatever. So I'll link that down below as well. But let's get started. I'm so excited. I just got my order yesterday and I've been dying to try it all on. We actually had a rehearsal dinner last night and I wore one of the items and now I'm wearing this one. The first sneak peek of this, I just knew this would be my favorite dress, but who knows, I haven't tried on the other ones yet. So let's just start off with this one. This is the Meadowvale dress. Everything I got in a medium unless I say otherwise. There's one thing I got in a small, but for the most part, I'm a true medium. I love with this dress that you can just wear like a normal bra with it and not have to worry about anything showing. That's huge for me. And it also has pockets, so that's fun. I just love this dress. I just think it's the cutest dress. We actually have a wedding we're going to tonight and I'm thinking about wearing this one. Okay, next dress. This dress is the Dana Point dress. I almost didn't order this one, but then last minute I was like, I should just try it. I've had a lot of you actually tell me that I should wear more blues. So I was like, I should just try it, get some more blues. But then yesterday for the rehearsal dinner, I wore this dress and my husband told me that's my best dress. So definitely a win in my book. I'm like losing my voice if you can't tell. But anyways, this is Dana Point. One thing, I'm like 5'11", so I've heard some people say that are like shorter that this is really long. For me, it's like a great length. I don't know if that helps. But yeah, I just think this is a beautiful dress. Once again, it has pockets. It has like this tier down here, which is really pretty. I've seen people talk about like this part coming apart, and I think it's just the style, because like it's not being pulled apart at all right now. Like it actually fits pretty, not loose, but just kind of well on me right now. So I think it's just supposed to be that way, and it has a privacy panel behind the button, so you don't need to worry about it like gaping open or anything. I also wanted to share really quick that I am wearing a strapless bra with this one. I am someone that never wears strapless bras. Maybe I wear one like every 3 years or something, like it's not common. But specifically this month I saw this dress and some other dresses and I was like, I need to figure out something. So I asked around and someone sent me a link to the strapless bra I'm wearing now. And so far I feel like it's pretty comfortable. It's more like a bandeau, like it's not underwire or anything, but I don't know, I'm happy with it. So I'll link it down below if you guys are also in the same predicament. Okay, this is the Carolina dress. I would say this and the Meadowvale were the ones I was most excited to try on. And I'm excited to see what my husband thinks about this one because I think he'll love it. But it just has this really cute detail up here. It has pockets. I feel like this one is also a good length. I would say it's similar to the Dana point dress. Can you see me? But yeah, this is it. I really love this one. Now I'm like, should I wear this one to the wedding tonight? I'm gonna go show my husband this one really quick and see what he thinks. Okay, I just asked him. He said this one might be his new favorite. So, next dress. Okay, so this is the Tuscany dress. I have this dress in another color that's like brown, and I love this dress. My only thing with my brown one is that the straps up here are so loose that I've actually like clipped them before. I also think maybe I was just wearing the wrong bra with it too, because I was just doing everything I could to avoid a strapless bra. But now that I found one that I actually like, you know, it's not as big of a deal. But this is the Tuscany in this like blue fabric. It's so beautiful. It's the same fabric as the other Meadowvale dress that I tried on. So I just thought this would be such like a beautiful blue dress. I'm gonna tilt this down so you guys can see it better. I should have done that this whole time. Okay. Yeah, that's so much better. So this one, it's like a little bit shorter than like the long ones. Am I like the worst at this? It also has pockets. I'm pretty sure all of the dresses have had pockets so far, so if I haven't said that, they all have pockets. This one is just so stretchy, which is partially why I sized down, and I'm actually happy I did. So this one I got the small in. This is the only one I got a small in. But that's just like the amazing thing about all of these dresses is they're all very like bump friendly and like nursing friendly, like very stretchy in both areas. So it's nice because then I'm like getting clothes that I can wear pregnant or postpartum and nursing and just normal old Priscilla. This is the Henley tank in blue, and this is the Savannah skirt. Both so pretty. Spoiler alert, this Henley tank, like the pointel, they also have it in white, which I'll show you in a bit. I will say I just wore a normal bra with this, and I don't know, I'm fine if there's like an occasional peekaboo that I'll fix, but for the most part, I feel like a normal bra could work with this, personally. The Savannah skirt, it's very pretty, like eyelet and embroidery mixed. It's so pretty. The only thing I will say is I am noticing it's a little see-through, so just be aware of that. Another thing I thought would be so cute is they also have this vest this month. This is called the Rye vest. I've seen them like style it open or closed. It's also nice with a bump because you can just like button it until it doesn't fit anymore, you know, button it until it doesn't button. So like that, you know. But I also was really excited because I thought this combo, maybe not the blue, maybe like a white tank or something, but this like vest and skirt combo would go really cute with these boots. And I've been dying to wear these. I got these off Poshmark like forever ago, but they were only like 40 bucks because they have this like little pink mark on them. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to pay like $300 or $400 for boots, but I really like these boots. So for me, it was like the biggest win ever. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yay! I'm also really excited though because I genuinely haven't gotten to try on all these clothes yet, so this is so fun. Okay, this is the Henley tank in ivory and the camera skirt. So first, the tank is just the same as the last tank I tried on. It's like the very pretty pointel. Also, I haven't included that all of this is 100% cotton, so it's like a dream for my wardrobe that I just like cut in thirds or cut into a third. This is just such a cute basic to have to just kind of like elevate your basics. And then the camera skirt is just a very like sweet floral. But that's like what the fabric looks like. This really is so beautiful, and I honestly think that this would look just as cute with those boots and vest. Yeah, like that's so cute. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay, that's the end of my Neuflora Try-On haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want me to do this every month, because this was so fun. It feels like I'm just like trying on clothes with like my friends or my mom and my sister. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.